be Jack Noir. You are now Jack Noir. You have just murdered an innocent family. What will you do? You should accessorize immediately. You begin claiming trophies to celebrate your magnificent triumph over the defenseless, loving couple. The man's hat suits you perfectly. It is plain and serviceable. Yes, that looks so good. The only way the look could possibly be improved is if it was blacker or bloodier. Now take a prize from the lady. This beautiful scarf will look quite dramatic as you soar through the air, scouring the surface for new victims. It is finely crafted, and the fabric is wonderfully soft. Your powerful nose detects perfume. The odor is pleasant. Wait, this pipe is great too. It makes you look dignified and thoughtful. Yes, this will be your trophy as well. Jack, Trophy Binge! Yes! Yes! All of the glorious trophies will belong to you. There is no possession of the fallen so trivial that it would not make a splendid adornment to your intimidating visage. Wait, no! This is in fact so very, very stupid! This is no way for a killer of your elite profile to dress. Your rise to omnipotence has had a regrettable influence on your vanity, it seems. Have you forgotten the original grievance with frivolous attire that got you here? That's it. No more trophies. You are swearing off trophies forever. Probably. Okay. You will keep one trophy, but only one. You can never stay mad at Cal. He is a true friend. The only you have ever known. God, you are so bored. Jack, sniff out new prey. It used to be that when you were bored with paperwork, you would go distract yourself by sharpening one of your favorite knives, or give your most disapproving scowl through a fenestrated wall to survey the kingdom. But those were simpler times. There is only one cure for boredom befitting a demigod, and that is more senseless killing. You consult your proud long snout for assistance with the hunt. You pick up the maddening scent of one of the young graveyard stuffers. You are sure it is the same one you slaughtered earlier, and yet his stench remains, confounding you from every direction. It is as if the breeze which carries it deliberately seeks to obfuscate the odor's origin. Your thoughts become more murderous with each blustery taunt. Jack, succumb to unfathomable bloodlust. You are consumed by murderous thoughts and prepare to embark on a killing spree to end all. For fuck's sake, you start thinking about dog things again! Why do bones have to be so delicious and enticing? Suppress thoughts of unfathomable sausages. You successfully suppress all thoughts of delicious little wrapped wieners. And infuriating things like mail and its agents of delivery. But in the process, you awaken your deepest and darkest feelings of all. Feelings of loyalty? How completely despicable. But no, that is not quite all there is. Could it also be love? It must be. It is the only emotion that could possibly make you feel so utterly disgusted with yourself. And it is surely why you couldn't go through with it. You could not do it. You could not kill the girl. Jack, contact DD.
What the hell have you been up to?
Doesn't matter. I have a serious point of business to discuss with you.
You're remembering to keep the destructive impulses to a minimum, right? No more planet exploding or anything like that.
Yeah.
No point in securing power when there's nothing left to rule.
I know, God, it's not the point.
Lousy, stupid dignitary. Keeping your murderous tendencies in check. He's the most terrible guy you almost kind of didn't despise completely. You even attempt to humor the Sovereign Slayer's demands diplomatically. There's a narrow line to walk between obeying the orders of a clear superior and blindly facilitating a perfectly useless genocide. It takes a very savvy breed of psychopath to pull it off. The Slayer is yapping about some girl, probably one of the young players who can no longer provide any serious threat to your rule. But he wants you to go kill her anyway.
Why don't you go kill her yourself?
It's complicated.
This guy, I swear. I'm busy with things that actually matter, like running this kingdom on his behalf and all. Levying taxes, oppressing consorts, all the unpleasant chores you would never dirty your snout with.
This is more important than any of that stuff.
Fine, just send the droll after her.
You mean the courtyard droll? I want to be sure this is the same droll you're talking about.
Yeah, what's the problem?
You mean the very same droll who couldn't manage the one simple task assigned to him to steal the White Queen's ring from the very same adoring, wonderful girl and master and friend in question? Wait, I just mean Goyle. Just Goyle. You didn't hear any of that.
You don't say anything.
Fine, you win. Sick the stupid droll on her, what do I care?
You hit up the droll. The Slayer was right. This guy is clearly incompetent. Still, the only real objective here is to get him to stop breathing down your neck with his awful dog breath. Looks like the droll's on the battlefield.
I'm still looking for the Queen's ring! I made a new friend to help me with my search, but it's terribly breezy on this planet, and my new friend keeps blowing around, making the search more difficult! Thank goodness I'm not wearing one of my finer hats. It'd be just dreadful trying to keep it on my head in such weather.
I don't care about any of that stuff. Shut up.
The dignitary is one of your superiors who makes you nervous. The list of superiors who makes you nervous in fact includes all of your superiors. It includes many of your inferiors as well.
Forget the ring. You failed your mission and you are never going to find it. There's a new mission.
Oh?
Yeah, and let go of the goddamn rabbit.
Okay.
But you don't actually let go.
I'll be happy to begin the new mission very soon. But first, there's this pretty blue tornado ahead I was meaning to investigate. Perhaps all the locals it has attracted will know something about the ring?
For the love of God, will you forget about the tornado and the ring?
You don't say anything and look longingly at the tornado again.
Fine. If you really must examine a meaningless and extraordinarily dangerous exhibit of meteorological phenomena, then go ahead. But be ready to embark on the mission not a moment later.
All right. I wonder, what should I do to prepare?
Do you have a good winter hat?
You nearly dropped the radio in excitement. Jack, wait. There. Now that those wheels are in motion, you guess you can put your mind at ease for a while. You find nothing quite so troubling as the intrusion of a positive emotion. You are momentarily afforded the peace of mind to resume a dull, quiet life of semi-restrained murder. Maybe you will wait here and see if the boy shows up. It's reasonable to assume that he will seek these adults. Certainly easier to let him come to you than follow an untraceable scent. Or maybe you will look inside this castle. Perhaps there are survivors here fit for the offing? You guess that could serve some amusement. You wonder if it will always be like this. What sort of future does a new god have to look forward to? Will this malaise follow you for eternity? Will you be perpetually tempted to destroy everything you see, knowing in just a few moments of recklessness, you will be left with nothing else to destroy forever? What will eternity feel like when a single moment of boredom feels like an eternity unto itself? You wish you could consult the clouds for answers, but they never show you anything. The reckoning can't wipe this place out soon enough. Be future Jack Noir. You are now future Jack Noir. Presently, you are trapped in a single moment, which increasingly feels like an eternity. Your boredom is surpassed only by your all-consuming rage and contempt for existence itself. Hours ago, you entered an unfamiliar session. You killed 1,000 robotic assailants. You destroyed 12 planets with ease, methodically and clinically, like a single stained hand of a defective clock, smearing each number it passes, you reduced Prospit and Durst to dust, and murdered a whole bunch of alien kids in yellow and purple pajamas. Your warpath of absolute devastation had only begun to be blazed. There were still miles and bloody miles to send forth, but when the dust of Durst settled, this infuriating fairy appeared out of thin air and froze you in time. But she can't keep you like this forever, and when she finally lets you go, you will be ready. What will you do? Aside from nothing, that is. Jack, wait. You attempt to be patient. You fail miserably.
Dear Aradia, you are now the Maid of Time, recently resurrected from the crypt of Durst. Your name is Aradia Megiddo, and for the first time in your life, you feel truly alive. You have just incapacitated Jack Noir with a spell, but a demon so powerful requires your full concentration to subdue. He will break free any moment. You may release him and die now, or you may continue to hold him and die later. What will you do? Aside from die, that is. Aradia, release him. You're done with dying. Soon friends will arrive. They will need your help. Whose memory is this? It appears to be yours. At least, that's how it begins. Aradia, enter bubble. Wait a minute. This is not specifically your memory. It's hers. Aradia, report discovery.
Solux!
Hey, what's up, AA?
You will never guess what I just found.
Won't I?
I doubt it.
Was it the matching ruins site?
Yes. How did you know?
I don't know. Just a weird feeling. I feel like we had this conversation before and that's what it was about.
Yeah, me too. What do you think it means?
Probably nothing. But now not only does it feel like we had the conversation before, but it's going differently this time. So it's extra weird. Maybe your voices are involved?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe yours are too?
I don't hear a goddamn thing, do you?
Wait. Yes. She's very quiet though. I can't tell what she's saying.
Oh, well. Why don't we pretend there is no spooky paranormal phenomena going on just once and talk about what you wanted to talk about?
Good idea. Okay. Do you remember what we talked about regarding Kanaya's ruins?
Sorta,
I asked you for help in understanding the glyphs.
I guess.
Are you just being difficult? Or do you really not remember?
I guess I don't find the whole mystery of the ruins as exciting as you, okay?
Well, obviously. But I really appreciate your help anyway.
Sure. How can I help then?
Well, you said that you need another set of glyphs to make sense of them. You speculated that there might be another set of ruins. You even guessed they would be blue. It turns out you were right. Don't you think that is pretty cool?
Oh yeah, I am awesome about that for sure. But I can't shake the feeling these ruins are going to be nothing but trouble for us.
But you say that about everything.
That's because it's fucking true about everything.
No, it's not. I did find some other neat things down here too, which are strange, but quite harmless and not foreboding in the least.
Like what?
Like this amazing hat. It is an authentic archaeologist hat. It's so hard to find them in the style. There are no horn holes, but I love it anyway. It's great.
Pretty sweet, eh? Hey, didn't you also find some bits and pieces of your bizarre robot doppelganger?
I wasn't going to tell you about that. Damn it. How did you know?
I don't know. I just remembered some more shit about this discovery. God, sorry.
This is stupid.
Yeah, well, I guess this is the kind of shit you have to deal with when two psychics talk to each other about stuff.
Maybe.
Why don't we pick this up again later when we're not feeling so weird?
Well, okay. Sorry to interrupt. I wanted to give you both the chance to remember, but it doesn't look like this is going anywhere.
What the fuck?
Wow, what? Is it coming back yet?
Is what coming back? Who are you? Whoa, hold on. Why am I talking like you suddenly?
This is a memory, and a dream bubble. That's right.
Oh, that doesn't really answer my question, but okay.
You changed your voice because you remembered, like I did,
Remembered what?
that I died. This is my memory, and also hers. But I went on to become the robot whose remains are in this crater, whereas she did not. I don't actually know her story, or how she got here. But for me, this was the end of the road. This is the afterlife.
Well, shit. So then I guess I'm dead too?
Nope. You're just asleep. You're also blind.
Holy shit, I can't see!
Yes, that's what being blind means.
Wow, awesome. Way to be awesomely sympathetic to my terrible new problem, AA.
Solux, will you shut up and stop being so tragic for once? You knew this was going to happen. Your prophecies of personal doom were practically all you ever talked about. I think you were looking forward to this, honestly. She's right.
I can't believe this. It's almost as if I'm getting double teamed. Damn. Well, that didn't feel right at all. I think I might have to retire the whole bifurcation gimmick, puns and all. Actually, that is kind of a relief. Maybe you're right. I'm feeling better about this already.
Great. You should be able to relax now that you've been released from the curse of your vision twofold, just like you said you'd be. You're now merely doomed.
Oh. That's awesome?
Being doomed isn't that bad. I spent most of my life that way, remembered? At least you had the luxury of understanding. And the best part about being doomed is you only have to put up with it until you die. That's the spirit. Actually, I guess I don't have to keep talking like I'm doomed anymore, do I? Nope.
This is so weird. What am I even listening to here? Fuck! I cannot believe I just made that face! God damn it. Oh yeah, also, why the fuck are my teeth missing?
I don't know.
Okay, well, great. Glad we got to the fucking bottom of that mystery. 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 Man, I can't even lisp anymore if I try. Please don't laugh. I can tell you're both enjoying this. I can smell it using my new blind guy nose powers.
Really?
No, not literally. I was joking. I mean, not yet. Maybe I'll ask TZ about it when I wake up, though. Hey, what was that noise?
What noise?
I think someone else is here.
Oh, it's Jade.
Jade? What the fuck?
Who's Jade? She's one of the humans we met after you died. Okay, I guess I'm out of the loop on chronology for once. That's fine. You'll catch up.
Hey guys. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Well, yeah, you kinda were. Sort of a reunion of close departed friends going on here, but no big deal, I guess.
Oh no! I can leave.
No, don't. Solux, try to be polite. There's no reason at all for you to feel hostile towards them anymore. Jade is very nice, and she did nothing wrong. None of them did. So when you wake up, maybe you should try to reconcile with them, or at the very least just say hello.
Did you?
Did I what?
Be nice to them or whatever before you exploded.
Well, no, but I should have. I did with you before I left, didn't I?
I guess so.
Huh?
This is awkward. Shush you! What actually happened after I died? It sounds complicated. It is. I'll get you up to speed, I promise. But guys, come on. Let's not scare away our guest. Okay then, I'll shut up. I think when Aradia is saying things is more than enough, probably.
You could say that again. But I mean, don't say it again literally, because that's kind of the whole point and completely contradict-
Oh my god, shut up!
It's okay. I can take another nap later when you guys aren't busy.
No, Jade, it's okay. Please stay. I'm curious about why you're here.
Well, I have just been enjoying these little naps more and more lately. Each time I go to sleep, I meet more new people and learn so much. But I still can't get Karkat to take a nap. Boy, talk about a guy who's anti-nap.
Yeah, what a douche.
Seriously, he is the douchiest of crabby crabs who ever douched a big douchey crab.
LOL.
But yeah, it's been fun. I should really thank Puffer again for setting it up so we can meet like this.
Wait, FF is here?
Yep.
Oh god, why didn't that occur to me? Where is she?
Probably in another bubble. But you'll find her. Maybe during your next nap?
Well, shit, why can't I just go glub around out there in the ring and find her now? I mean, aside from the fact that I'm blind and completely useless.
Navigating between bubbles is difficult here. It's better to drift between them naturally as they intersect, not spatially, but through common points of memory. To navigate the furthest ring, you need to have mastered the flow of time. That is why I am here. I am alive again, so I may assist the dead in this way.
Huh.
Jade, tell me, have you seen me here before? I mean me dressed like I am now, wearing my godhood.
Yeah! You were really nice and helpful.
Wait, what, you're wearing a godhood? Why didn't you tell me that? What gives? Or that you came back to life?
I'm wearing a hood and have butterfly wings. What else would you like to know?
Man, being blind is dumb. Can I, grope you or something to get up to date in your appearance? Would that be weird?
Yes, Solux, that would probably be pretty weird.
I think your outfit looks so cute. I love your wings too.
Thank you. Your outfit is quite spiffy too. I like that skirt a lot especially. Is that a skirt?
I am not sure.
Rolling my eyes is what I would be doing if that were possible.
Shh.
Hey, come on, you were making a point.
Yes, okay. You see, those encounters you had with me before have not happened for me yet, because I've only just arrived. Time follows strange paths, here as the space. If you travel a great enough distance, you may discover you are also traveling either backwards or forwards in time as well. Just as if you stay in one place for too long, the geometry of space surrounding you will become unreliable. You may swat the air to your left and discover you have just slapped yourself. The only way to make sense of it is to understand either property very well. And since I am new here, I have some learning to do just like everyone else. But I do know one thing.
What?
I knew that the first bubble I would enter would be an important one for us to visit.
What's so important about it?
Hang on. We are moving on to a new memory. Hold that thought. It is important because it will help us begin to understand why we are all here.
What do you mean, why we are all here? You mean in the afterlife? That's easy. Because she's asleep, she's dead, you're alive, and I'm blind. Couldn't be simpler.
No. Not why we are in this bubble now, but why we all exist in the first place and why we all went on this adventure together.
Oh, that.
There is much to understand, and I believe it all begins with one sequence of events. Watching will help those who've passed to understand the purpose of their sacrifice, and those still living to understand what must be done to complete the journey still ahead. We will let the memories lead the way. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's allow the next memory to take shape. I believe it is Kanaya's. I will reprise my role in a conversation I had with her shortly after I discovered the ruins. Everybody hide, and try not to spoil it for her until she remembers. Hey Kanaya, there's something I want to give to you.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's something very odd I found when I discovered the ruins the other night. I don't know what its archaeological significance is yet, but I suspect you'll be able to repair it.
This is a dream, isn't it?
Wow, wow, you figured that out very fast.
It seemed obvious. Either I'm sleeping or I'm dead. Which is it?
Oh, I am sure you are alive. You're unconscious now and will likely wake up as your new self very soon.
My new self?
Yes, you are undergoing a metamorphosis which you have been groomed for since you were very young. Much like I was for my various personal iterations, including this one.
You mean being a ghost and then a frog and then a robot and then a fairy?
Yes, but it sure sounds silly when you list them all like that.
Kind of. What do you mean we have been groomed?
Well, that is what we're trying to find out. If you will oblige us by continuing with this memory.
Okay, what do I do?
Why don't we go through this conversation again to the best of our recollection? But I guess rather than acting out, we can just talk about it the old-fashioned way.
Was what we were attempting before not old-fashioned?
I have no idea.
It seems to me the nature of the afterlife is probably very old-fashioned. Maybe even the most old-fashioned a thing can get.
Yeah, you know what I mean though.
Yes, then. This was when you were about to give me that unusual gift from the ruins.
Yes. I then had Solux deliver the pieces to you so you could stitch it back up. Solux, that is your cue. Come out and play the part.
So we don't have to hide anymore?
No, of course not. Obviously, the jig is up. Everyone can come out now.
Yay!
So, like, okay. So I'm supposed to act out what I did before when I brought her these shitty doll parts. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm still not sure. Aradia, are we supposed to be role-playing?
No, guys, come on. This isn't that complicated. We're just revisiting the past just like we would if we were talking about it. But it just so happens we can watch it happen as we talk about it. And as a matter of fact, this story does involve a role-playing game, but not in that way.
This is kind of stupid.
You're stupid and you sound stupid.
Hope shit, I just sound stupid. Why the fuck is my mouth full of all these teeth suddenly?
I don't know, but you may be waking up soon.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, I will miss the rest of the cool story. Okay.
Maybe not if you hurry this along.
Wait! Before we do? Hi, Kanaya! It's nice to meet you!
Hi, Jade. What is that thing you're wearing?
You don't like it?
No, I didn't mean to sound disapproving, but I do think more colourful apparel suits you better.
Yes, I know, you told me!
I did?
Yes, but you probably haven't yet. Not from your perspective. I could not help but overhear you're asleep now. You told me all about what happened after you woke up.
About what?
About how you turned into a vampire.
What's a vampire?
This is ridiculous.
Solux is right. I mean Solux. Kanaya, tell us what happened next.
There isn't much to say. I repaired the doll and made him a nice outfit, with a far more becoming palette and fit than the absurd tatters he was found in, I thought at least.
Yes.
Should there be anything else to this story?
Not really.
Isn't that Dave's puppet?
Yes.
Ah, sis. I guess I'm out of here.
Bye, Solux.
See you later, everybody.
Bye!
Anyway, that is all I can remember. I quickly began to find the doll unnerving, so I put him away. To my knowledge, he has remained secure in my block ever since. Is he relevant in some way?
Guys, why do you have Dave's puppet? What's going on here?
Yes, Aradia, it seems that you have some foreknowledge of this narrative. Maybe you can tell us why any of this is important.
This is only a piece of a story. The other pieces will fall into place with successive memories, and it will all become clear. But yes, alright, I will eliminate some suspense and try to serve as a better guide on this tour through the catacombs of our collective subconscious. The separate tunnels we once traveled in the dark, as individuals we now retrace together with a torch. On the walls we illuminate the ruins which describe a convoluted origin story, an origin we participated in. We were spurred to these actions by that which was being originated, and incited to acts of revenge as we were turned against each other.
I don't remember this. I mean, I remember getting jumped off the cliff by my legs, but not the thing I'm doing now.
No, our manipulator disguises tracks well.
Do I have to lie on the floor like this? Is that important?
No, Tavros, you can get up.
Also, can we, or at least I, be not in this memory? Because it's one that's not as great as most.
We will leave it soon, but you are doing something very important here.
What was I doing?
Writing a part of the code. An incomplete fragment consisting of 4 symbols, comprising the first word of a binary refrain, a pair of sounds emerging from the belly of a fabled tyrant's menace, but you authored only one sound of the pair. I would write the other. In the suit of my ruined hive, I scrawled my part of the code, completing the phrase of legend, the persisting sound said to accompany the ultimate demise of the tyrant, less an arm and an eye. And even these 8 characters, the scrawlings of charge, were still but half the code. There was another half by Scourge in 2 parts, one part 3 symbols, and the other half 5. Why the scale was tipped in this way between sisters, I cannot say. Each fragment would be transcribed in our rulebooks, sealing the collaboration between Rust Bloods and Blue Bloods, completing the code for our session's architect. Not exactly. There was another fragment. Oh? Yes, an additional 8 symbols, from a wildcard source, I suppose. It came from a timeline not meant to happen. the one I came from to ensure it wouldn't, thus sealing my fate. I believe the fragment was gibberish from a lunatic, after completing his rampage through our session. Since it was not part of the scripted chronology, I was oblivious until it was too late to stop it. Not that it would matter if I did, the timeline had already gone astray. I pieced together what had happened by sleuthing the various scenes, and discovered the text which the code was recorded in. I decided to return to the Alpha timeline with the text, as evidence for his madness, I guess. In the Alpha timeline, this text was destroyed in an explosion caused by a computer virus. This explosion did not take place on my timeline. I identified this event as the difference prompting the offshoot, and returned to our planet via the reckoning just as I did at the end of my life. Though all that time deliberately, to influence events quietly to make sure it happened, and later join the rest of our doomed selves to help defeat the king, the others surely had similar responsibilities along the way. As for the book, I lost track of it shortly after I arrived. Yes, we all lost track of our books. They were gathered surreptitiously by agents assigned to the task, and in the veil their codes were merged with the ghost imprints of other mysterious artifacts. Our first guardian was brought to life on the sea to pass through Skya's final gate of defense, the first to find Alternia.